When I was around 5 or 6 years old, my world changed overnight. I moved from Houston, Texas, when the weather was always warm and sunny, to Winchester, Virginia. I remember standing outside my new house during that first winter, watching my breath turn into mist in the cold air. I was the new kid. I didn't know anyone, and everything was unfamiliar to me. But months later, I found myself walking outside, having fun, playing with new friends in the warm summer. No longer feeling so lost. And that's when I realized something. Like a flower buried under the snow, I had survived the cold and I was blooming. That experience planted a seed in me, one that would keep growing each time I faced something new or uncertain. You now remember, growth and thriving are possible even through the tough circumstances. And it is by adapting to change that we can truly bloom. I've moved many times in my life, and each time I was forced to start over and make new friends, and adjust to new schools and new environments. And I had to find a way to navigate entirely new environments. At first, every new city felt like a winter, cold, unfamiliar, and isolating. But something changed with time. With each move, I began to see that adapting didn't mean changing who you are, but instead it meant to discover new parts of yourself. I stopped resisting the change, and I started learning from it. And as I adapted, I grew. Each place left me stronger, more resilient, more me. Here's the truth. Our biggest moments of growth rarely come during easy, peaceful times. Instead, they come when we step outside of our comfort zones and try something that scares or challenges us. I remember learning to ride a bike for the first time without any training wheels. And this may sound simple now, but to younger me was very terrifying. What if I fell? What if I failed? What if I couldn't do it? I thought to myself. But once I pushed through that initial fear, I realized I was capable of much more than I thought. That tiny risk, those first few seconds of riding my bike, became a lesson that I carry on even today. Growth often comes not when we feel safe, but when we challenge ourselves to do something new. Resilience is what keeps you going when everything feels impossible. It's the ability to bounce back after setbacks and to learn from your mistakes. I've had moments where I felt buried under the weight of stress and uncertainty and failure. I felt like that flower stuck beneath the snow. But instead of giving up, I started asking myself one simple question. What can I learn from this? From then on, every setback became a lesson, every obstacle a chance to grow even stronger. Even the most successful of stories start from humble places. Take Apple, for example, a company that started in some guy's small garage, but then with constant persistence and resilience became what is now today a global company. They didn't succeed because it was easy. They succeeded because they kept on going even when things got tough. And that's what blooming looks like. I've had my own moments of doubt where everything felt completely stuck, and when I didn't know what to do next. But instead of running from the struggle, I leaned into it. I asked the same question again and again, what can I learn from this? That question became a part of me, a quiet strength that helped me face the unknown. Each time I asked it, I uncovered something new: resilience, patience, and courage. Like a flower pushing through the soil, I didn't just grow, I kept choosing to grow. This is a reminder that growth comes from within, and if you want to grow, you need to be able to put in the effort in order to achieve it. I also realized that growth isn't always a straight line. Sometimes we take steps back, we struggle, we stumble. But each setback offers us a chance to learn, adapt, and keep going. It's not about avoiding hardship, but instead learning to navigate through it. Just like flowers bloom after enduring tough winters, we too can find strength and beauty in life's challenges. In life, you must remember that change is inevitable. You will experience tough times, and it is in these struggles that help us grow. It is in these struggles and challenges we face that help us grow. And we can either resist them or embrace them. Like a flower in the harshest of environments, we too can bloom if we have the courage to adapt. Life may not always be comfortable, but in those moments of discomfort, there lies the potential for us to flourish in ways we never thought possible. So, no matter how difficult the circumstances, remember that you have the ability to bloom even in the toughest of times. Thank you.